Hello, Enriched Algebra 2 students. All right, we are on Unit 11, Rational Functions, sometimes called rational expressions. So I'll use those words interchangeably. Yes, the expression is a function, but it's also commonly called rational expressions. Okay, so what are we doing today? We are multiplying and dividing rational functions. Okay, let's recall how to multiply. Okay, let's see here. You can multiply straight across and get 6 over 15. And then you can reduce it. You can divide the top and bottom by 3. And then you get 2 over 5. All right, or you can reduce first. 2 over 3 times 3 over 5. You can reduce the 3's first. And you can get 2 over 5. So reducing first is sometimes a lot easier and never harder. So we will reduce first as a general rule because it's never harder and sometimes significantly easier. Okay, let's try dividing. Okay, how do we divide? Division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. And then we can reduce the 12s and multiply straight across and get 7 over 5. And if you feel like reducing it, or not reducing it, it is reduced. If you feel like changing it into a mixed number, you can, but you don't have to. Okay, so now let's try something more along the lines of what we'll have. Okay, so multiplying. We can multiply straight across and then reduce, but we'll choose to reduce first. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then we have an x squared on the bottom here. And we have plenty of x's here. So we can reduce the top x to the 4th by x squared, leaving x squared. And then we have y to the 5th and y squared. So the y squared reduces and there's a y to the 3rd left on the bottom. Now, on top we have 2x squared over y to the 3rd. All right. Now the next one. Division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So 4x squared minus 1 over 2x squared minus 3x minus 2. All right, now, here that's a little sloppy. Okay, now here, we can't reduce, like these x squareds, no. We can't reduce those because of the addition or subtraction. So to get things that are multiplied, we will factor. X squared minus 4 factors into x plus 2, x minus 2. The bottom, we'll see if that factors. 2x times x is 2x squared. And 2 times 1 is 2. Let's see if we can get a 5 out of this. 1x and 4x is promising. What if they're both negatives? I believe that works. Now 4x squared minus 1, that can be factored into 2 parentheses. 2x times 2x is 4x squared, and 1 times 1 is 1. And if you use a plus 1 and a negative 1, we'll get our middle terms to cancel. Okay, in the bottom, 2x times x is 2x squared, and 2 times 1 is 2. And to get a negative 3, how about a negative 4 plus 1? Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3, so I think we've done it. Now comes the fun part. We'll switch colors and see if anything cancels. Ooh, x minus 2 over x minus 2. Ooh, 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. Ooh boy, 2x minus 1 and a 2x minus 1. And ooh boy, wait, that's it. we're left with x plus 2 over x minus 2. Interesting. All right, so that's it for the notes? No, there are two more problems. What in the world is this? Well, this is just a division side. So essentially we have 2 over x plus 2. Division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. But wait, we can't take the reciprocal of this. It's not one thing. Maybe we should add that together first. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the 2 over x plus 2 over. Now, here we need a common denominator. So this is a good review of adding fractions. Okay, so we're going to multiply the top and bottom by x, and this top and bottom by x plus 2. Okay, so x times 1 is x, and the bottom we'll just leave x times x plus 2, plus 2 times x plus 2 over x times x plus 2. Maybe I should have distributed the top and gotten 2x plus 4. That's probably better. That'll save me a step. 2x plus 4. So now I have 2 over x plus 2 over x plus 2x is 3x plus 4 over x times x plus 2. Okay, now this division is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Okay, now let's see if we can reduce anything. The x plus 2 is reduced, and you are left with 2x over 3x plus 4. All right, so that was a good one. All right, I suppose we should try one more just in case. Okay, let's see here. So if we have one fraction on top and one fraction on the bottom, then this division will be the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So on the top, we want one fraction. So the common denominator is x minus 3. So we'll multiply the top and bottom by x minus 3. And on the bottom, the common denominator is x minus 3. Okay, so the top of our fraction. And I'm going to go ahead and distribute to save myself a step. So I get 3x minus 9 over x minus 3 plus 9 over x minus 3 all over, and distribute the bottom, 4x minus 12 over x minus 3 plus 12 over x minus 3. Now this looks interesting because 3x minus 9 plus 9, those cancel. So on the top, we are left with 3x over x minus 3 over, okay, now on the bottom, we get 4x minus 12 plus 12. Minus 12 plus 12 cancels, and you're left with 4x over x minus 3. Now the middle division, so it's 3x over x minus 3 times x minus 3 over 4x. Okay, now the x minus 3's cancel and the x's cancel, and you are left with 3 over 4. So that was a pretty solid problem involving addition and division. All right, we'll see how things go.